Supporting it, my right hand is relaxed, not forcing it, okay? Just follow the line, right? Okay, any questions? I want you to go ahead and cut it out and then put your name on it. Just give me your piece that's been cut. Okay, that is sawing. Now, piercing, how do you get in the middle of this piece? You drill a hole. Sorry. Okay, and then you insert your saw blade through there, and then you do your sawing. When you're doing this, think about where you drill the hole. On this one, the hole was actually kind of a little decorative element. I don't know, like a berry or something on the end of that leaf. But you may not always want the drill hole involved in your design. This morning I decided I would just cut along the edge of this feather and maybe, you know, push it out, pop it out a little bit like that. So I started sawing there, and I'll do the other side, just give you an example. So I'm going to make a mark where I want to drill my hole to start. So I'm going to drill my hole right there. Make a mark where I want to drill. I'm going to take and make a divot where my mark is to seat my drill bit, okay? This is a punch. I'm hitting it with a utility hammer, right? Not one of those nice hammers. Okay, all I did was make a little divot there. Now, I'm going to take my smallest drill bit. Come over here to the drill press. Let's pull that chair over here with you guys, please. Anybody work with a drill press? Okay, this is a really tiny drill press. Usually they're, you know, much bigger. First of all, it has an off-on switch over here. People come over and they're like, it's not working. Turn it on. It's a lot better. The drill bit is held into the chuck. This is the chuck. There's three little kind of prongs that actually tighten up and hold the bit like that. The way you loosen or tighten the chuck is with the chuck key. Okay, so I'm going to loosen it, lefty-loosey. I'm going to put the drill bit up in there. I don't put it all the way in, I just put it maybe that far in so the chuck has a good grip. Tighten it with the chuck key, and oops, it's not quite. Straight up and down. Loosen it. Okay. Now there are three holes that need to be tightened. Tighten all three of them. Just hand tighten. All right. You'll notice that somebody's actually drilled into the plate. Please put a piece of wood on there so that you don't drill into the plate. This is the power switch, but the pedal on the floor is like the gas pedal of your car. It makes it go. When you're drilling metal, you want to drill slowly. It's so not high RPMs, relatively low RPMs. If you do this, it's not going to go through any faster. In fact, it's going to cause a lot of friction, a lot of heat. It's going to dull your drill bit. You'll get nowhere trying to go fast. Even if the critique is in the morning, don't try to go fast. A little bit of lubricant. And you'll see that I'm not taking the bit down to the work, I'm bringing the work up. Okay? So, again, you know, I'm sitting here pretty low. It feels kind of weird and uncomfortable, but you're where your work is. I mean, you're right on the same level. If you don't have significantly sized glasses, wear these over your glasses, or if you don't have glasses at all, which most of you don't. These are required. because drill bits break, and when they break, they fly. And if you're sitting here, you want eye protection. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go slowly. You can see the metal chips coming up, and I'm just putting slight pressure on my right hand, working this crank over here. Just a little bit of upward pressure, not a lot, but very slow speed on the drill, okay? Now, these drill bits you bought from Dr. Osgood, so take your drill bit with you. All right. But leave the chuck key. All right. Now, I got to get my saw in there. Loosen the top one. It's like threading a needle. Thank goodness these saw blades are pretty flexible. You break a few to start with, but really they're pretty tough. Okay, so now I have my piece hanging in there. Gotta do it with the other hand. Again, I'm pushing forward, putting tension on it. Okay. Pull this. Support it on a level surface. And, you know, if it makes your life easier so you can see where you're sawing, mark it. And if you're sawing something really intricate, you can get a mailing label. They're sticky on one side. And put it down on your metal and draw what you want to saw out. Cut right through the mailing label.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a nice little trick. Okay, so. Now, I could sit here and I would saw all the way up this side, and I would have sawed all the way up that side this morning, but you get the point, right? And then I could push that shape forward or push it back, or take it out completely if I want. That's how you do it. Any questions? It's pretty logical. Then you want to get your blade out of there. Okay? Okay. So let's work on those things and the things you already have, and then we'll, for about an hour, and then we'll do this first. And then I'll show you riveting. Okay? If you have questions, come and